Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Now, despite all the problems we are facing as far as our private hospitals are concerned, what's even more painful is the fact that government officials somehow seem incapable of taking the corrective measures. Our correspondent Usman Ghani reports from Islamabad.
The recent sudden deaths of PMLN's MNA Faiz Muhammad Khan and Wasim Akram's wife are two incidents that have sent shockwaves throughout the country.
Doctors are animal, not caring about the human values. What a federal minister, a government can do. If you give them a job, give them this kind of infrastructure, what else they want? Can they treat a human being? What happened if he was an MNA or a brother of a minister? Was he not a human being? What will happen to those poor people?
Faiz Muhammad Khan died in Islamabad due to the negligence of doctors in one of the most prestigious government hospitals, Pakistan Institute of Medical Sciences, whereas cricketer Wasim Akram's wife died in the doctor's hospital in Lahore due to the medical staff's negligence.
The way we got treated in these hospitals, it was so disheartening. Main doctors जो इस केस में थे generally वो यही थे कि जी unavailable, phone ही बंद है उनके. So I don't know emergencies कैसे चलती हैं in private hospitals की, but the idea is कि
It seems the former Federal Minister for Health, Ijaz Hussain Jakharani, is not sure how to deal with the situation.
I mean, if you're asking about Wasim Akram's wife case and that kid, they died in a private hospital in Lahore. Health Ministry has nothing to do with that. As long as this case is concerned, yeah, it is Health Ministry's case, but I'm admitting as a minister that there were blunder were made here, and we'll make sure to take that. Whoever is involved in it will be taken on the task.
When a caring community like the medical professionals become careless towards the rich and famous, what hope is there for the poor and helpless? Usman Ghani, Dawn News, Islamabad.
Usman Ghani there reporting from Islamabad. Now, the former federal health minister rather has expressed his inability to act on this. But I'm now joined by the Sindh Health Minister, Dr. Saghir Ahmed, who's a rather active figure here on the scene. Dr. Saghir Ahmed, good to have you with us. Now, first of all, when it comes to private hospitals, we find that new hospitals are mushrooming almost every single day, and we find that cases involving death via negligence are also on the rise. But we seem to be observing that there's some sort of a lack of regularization when it comes to private hospitals. How do you view that?
Definitely, I am fully convinced into the opinion that there is a lack of regularization, and it's a sad condition scenario that we have been in the last 62 years have not been able to give any proper regularization or proper legal framework to control all these private and public hospitals, so that one can be answerable at the end of the day. And the cases which we have been now observing and which we have seen during the last I think during the last 2 years during my tenure, that we strongly now need a proper legal framework. We definitely should have some proper constitutional amendments so that we can have a proper commanding authority over all these hospitals, whether they come in under public or private sector. So we are very much into it. We are looking into it, that how we can address these issues which are related directly to the private hospitals, no matter whether they are along with the issues of the bills, hyper-inflated bills, or as far as the cases of negligence is concerned.
Now, when we speak to the former federal health minister, who of course has had reshuffled a couple of days ago, he seems to express his inability to do anything. Are there perhaps any sort of pressures from, let's say, the medical lobby when it comes to implementing these changes?
Pressure always exists. No one can claim that he or she is not facing pressure. Definitely, there is pressure.
Is there a time frame you have in mind as far as...
I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible. In fact, we hold a meeting today on swine as well, and we discussed this draft as well, and we were just looking for the some input from the private sector, and it is somewhere in the pipeline, but I have asked my department to just forget about that, and now we will travel on a fast track, and we will submit it to the law department, and then after that we will go for a public hearing to listen all the grievances and the reservations, which I am very sure will come from the public sector and the private sector both. So we are now heading towards that phase, and it's my my wish that we can get it done sooner, along with all the delayed procedure of the government. But it's my officials are with me, so I am very much positive that we will definitely get it into some better shape to the assembly very soon.
Everyone seems to be acknowledging the problem, even those in the corridors of power. But somehow the leaders are expressing inability to bring about the much needed change when it comes to private hospitals in Pakistan. Even many doctors acknowledge that their profession is now becoming more of a money-making venture, and it's all too often a case of making money than saving lives. Many experts say unless and until major reforms are brought about to the entire system, those who are supposed to be saving lives will continue taking lives. I'm Hassan Abdullah. I'll see you next week with the other story.